let's jump into problem 86A, a selling and admin expenses budget. This has us calculating, as the name suggests, the selling and admin expenses and cash paid for selling and admin expenses. This is mostly just reading comprehension and trying to lay this thing out in a way that makes sense. So let's read through it and see what we're up against. The budgeted unit sales for JANA Corporation for the upcoming quarter are as follows. And there's unit sales by month and for the quarter. And then it says details about the expenses. There's variable expenses, shipping $2 a unit, sales commissions $5, and other $6, fixed expenses, and you can see them there. And I do note depreciation always has a special place in my heart because most of our expenses you pay with money, you pay with cash. Depreciation never involves cash. And when we're budgeting, we're not only interested in the selling and admin expenses, we're also interested in cash flow. How much are we paying for these costs? And depreciation will always count as part of the expenses, but not as part of the cash flow. So that's always something to be grappled with in these types of problems and in real life. Additional details. Also, executive bonus payments of $25,000 will be made in July and September, and a major building repair of $35,000 will be paid in August. Okay, so it says prepare the company's selling and admin budget for the upcoming quarter, disclose both total selling and admin expenses and cash disbursements for selling and admin expenses. Let's get started just with a title, and the title is the name of the company, of course, JANA Corporation. We're doing a selling and admin expenses budget. And this is for the quarter ended. What's the date? September. So September 30th. And that involves the months of July, August, and September. And that's the quarter. Okay, so I think a sensible way to deal with a selling and admin expense budget, if the information is given in this way, is to break it down into variable and fixed costs. So we'll have a heading here, variable selling and admin expenses, and we'll just list them out. We got 3: shipping, sales commissions, and others. Shipping, sales commissions, 3 S's? I don't think so. And other. It's funny when you're writing on these screens, sometimes you make mistakes that I don't think I'd make in real life, but I'm thinking about what to say next and what I'm doing next. My mind just wanders off the task of writing the word commissions, apparently. Okay, so those are my variable expenses. You can see these are fixed, and these ones down here are also fixed. They're just not monthly. They're like executive bonuses twice out of the 3 months, and building repairs of $35,000 just in August. But let's deal with the shipping. It's $2 a unit, and in July, I'm going to ship 30,000 units, so that's $60,000, right? 2 times 30,000. 2 times 25,000 gives us 50,000 in August and 44,000 in September. So this totals to 154 for the quarter. You could also go 2 times 77, 154. 5 times 30 is 150 for our sales commissions. 5 times 25 is 125. And 5 times 22, I guess that's 110. Can I do this in my head? 385, I think. 385. Let's see. 5 times 77. 385. Okay, good. My brain's still working this morning. It's been terrible in my house lately. Our air conditioner broke, and it's the hottest week of the year. We're talking temps in like the 40°C range, which is, I don't know, 105 or something, 110. It's really hot in my town. I'm sleeping downstairs on I'm basically camping in my own house. So if I seem groggy, I'm a little groggy right now. Anyway, let's keep going. Other 6 at 30,000, 180,000. We're having just a crazy heat wave. 6 times 25 is 150. 6 times 22, what is that? 132. Oh, he's on. Maybe being sleep deprived is good for my brain. Now, if I get this one, 6 times 77. Oh no, I'm in trouble, guys. No, I don't have it. 462. There was no way that one was happening in my head. I could have got there adding them, I guess, but anyway, whatever. Total variable selling and admin expenses. Well, let's add them up. 60 plus 150 plus 180. I shouldn't have talked 210. It's 390. 50 plus 125 plus 150. This one's easy. 325. 44 plus 110 plus 132. Not happening today. Give me a minute. I could solve it, but not on stream, not on video. And totaling up this one, 154 plus 385 plus 462, 1001. What an interesting number. Okay, and I mean 1,001,000. Of course, there's 3 zeros at the end of that 1,001. That's our variable. Let's do our fixed. So fixed selling and admin expenses. Advertising, executive salaries, and depreciation. Those are our first 3 anyway that we'll be worried about. Advertising, exec salaries, depreciation. And if it's just monthly, it's very easy. You just go, okay, well, 75 grand a month. That means 75 in July, 75 in August, and 75 in September. That makes, pretty good sense to me. So 75 times 3, 225,000 for the quarter. Our executive salaries, 90, and 270, therefore, for the quarter. And depreciation, which we are adding in now. We're going to deduct it later. We're including it because we're trying to figure out what our total selling and admin expenses are. And we have depreciation of 60. We're going to take out that 60 at the very end to say, well, here's our selling and admin expenses. Here's our cash paid for selling and admin, excluding depreciation, because we don't pay cash for depreciation. What else do we have? We got exec bonuses. Executive bonuses. 25,000 will be made in July and September. 25,000 July, nothing in August, 25,000 in September, so 50,000 in total there. And we've got building repair. So building repair. And our building repair is 35,000 in August and nothing in July or September. You don't have to put a 0 or anything. You can just leave it blank. Sometimes I do these little dashes to symbolize there's nothing there. And our total, therefore, is just 35,000 under building repair. So now we can total our fixed expenses. Total fixed selling and admin costs are, we're going to need to total these all up. 75 plus 90 plus 20. 185 plus 25 is 210. This one's going to be 220. And this one's going to be 210 again. So if I've done this right, we should total to 640. Let me just add down here. 225 plus 270 plus 60 plus 50 plus 35. Yep, feeling good about 640. So now we just need a grand total of our selling and admin expenses. So we're going to add our variable plus our fixed. Let me just highlight those lines. So our total variable plus our total fixed is going to equal our total selling and admin expenses. And this is a key number, right? This is going to go on to our budgeted income statement to tell us what our costs we're expecting to see are. And yeah, super important number. 390 plus 210 is 600,000. 325 plus 220 is 545,000. 286 plus 210 is 4 96,000, and 1,001 plus 640 is 1,641. 1.641. Let me just add across, make sure that makes sense. 600 plus 545 plus 496 looks okay to me. So that's a key number, right? This is a key number, but we also said we're obsessed, of course, with not running out of money. And so what is the cash flow related to this 1,641? And the answer is, well, all these things pay in cash, right? You pay your executive bonuses in cash. You pay your building repairs in cash. You pay your shipping costs in cash. They're all cash costs except for depreciation. So take out the depreciation. Less depreciation of $20,000. Once again, sometimes I do this in class and some students are like lazy like me and they're like, do I have to put the depreciation in if I just take it out? And the answer is yeah. This total number is really, really important. So we do include depreciation to get to the total, and then we take out the depreciation to get to another really, really important number, which is cash paid for selling and admin expenses. So both are key numbers, both need to be highlighted. Sorry, minus 60,000 in total there. So we do it this way. 580, 525, 476, and what would that be? 1581. Double underline. I'm going to want dollar signs at the top and at the bottom of each column. These are all dollar figures. There's no unit figures on this budget. But there we go. We've gotten to the end. We've solved 86A. As always, I hope the videos are helping. If they help you, I hope you'll help me by hitting one of those buttons. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. The next video in our series is right up here. And if you want a supercut of all of the videos in this series, that's the one down below.